You are sitting in a small, overly air-conditioned office at a car dealership. The salesman wipes his forehead, sighs heavily, and slides a piece of paper across the desk. He looks you dead in the eye and says, "We are literally losing money on this deal, but I'm going to make it happen for you." You drive home in your new car feeling like an absolute genius. You beat the system. Except you didn't. The dealership just made over $3,000 on you, and you never saw a single dollar of it. Now, imagine your neighbor sees your new car, loves it, and goes to the exact same dealership the next weekend. He refuses to play games. He slaps down a cashier's check and says the 5 words every financial guru tells you to say: "I am paying cash." He walks out paying $2,400 more than you did. Same car, same dealership, same month. We have been conditioned by our parents and internet finance experts to believe that cash is king. We are taught that avoiding debt is the ultimate financial flex. But the automotive industry doesn't play by those rules. Today, we are going to break down the 14 hidden profit layers built into every single car sale. We will expose the psychological traps designed to test you and show you the exact mathematical strategy to use the dealership's own system against them. The monthly illusion and the invoice lie. Let's look at the real math using 2 buyers, Derek and Travis. Derek has been planning his purchase for months. He pulled up Consumer Reports, found the manufacturer's invoice price for a $32,250 sedan, which was $29,900. After an hour of grueling negotiation, he gets the price down to $29,950, just $50 above invoice. The salesman tells Derek they are making zero money on this. A week later, his neighbor Travis goes in for the exact same car, proudly announces he is a cash buyer, and gets quoted a significantly higher price. Why did Travis get punished for being financially responsible? Because Derek fell for the invoice illusion. The manufacturer's invoice is not the dealership's actual cost. It is a psychological anchor designed to make you feel like you won. Underneath that invoice are hidden layers of profit. First, there's the dealer holdback. The manufacturer sends 2% to 3% of the list price back to the dealership after the sale. On Derek's GAR, that's a hidden. Altu use Kirk Beshto, Dokuz use Altmashide. Then, there are volume bonuses, regional rebates, and floor plan assistance, where the manufacturer covers the interest on the cars sitting on the lot. Derek thought the dealership made $50. In reality, they made 15 times that before he even signed the contract. But that is just the appetizer. The real slaughter happens in a room you haven't even walked into yet. The hidden traps and brutal math. Derek thinks the negotiation is over. He shakes hands and is led down a hallway to a smaller office to just handle the paperwork. Welcome to the F&I room, finance and insurance. The person sitting behind this desk is not a clerk. They are the highest earning salesperson in the entire building. Public financial statements from mega dealerships reveal that this room alone generates between $2,000 and $2,800 in pure profit per car. How? Through the brutal math of financing. First, the loan reserve. If the bank approves you at 4%, the dealership might legally mark it up to 5% and pocket the difference. That is $600 to $800 in hidden profit. Next, the extended warranty. Profit margin $700 to $1,000. Gap insurance. Profit margin $250 to $400. Then comes the paperwork avalanche. Documentation fees, electronic filing markups, temporary tag fees, and notary charges. None of these numbers are huge on their own, but they add up to another $700 to $800 in pure profit. When you add the F&I profit to the hidden front-end holdbacks, the dealership just made around $3,500 on a deal where they claimed they were losing money. Now, let's go back to Travis, the cash buyer. When Travis proudly announced, "I am paying cash," he thought he was projecting power. But here's what the dealership actually heard. "I am about to eliminate $2,800 of profit from your finance office." By paying cash, Travis destroyed their most lucrative revenue stream. So, the dealership did the only thing it could. They held incredibly firm on the sticker price to make up the difference. Travis paid $2,400 more for the car, simply because he bypassed the finance room, the psychological route, and the generational dogma. Why do we do this? Why do we proudly declare we are paying cash ki no thuksu ge hai chochung ta? Because of generational financial dogma. For decades, experts like Dave Ramsey have drilled it into our heads that debt is a moral failing and cash is the ultimate leverage. And in most industries, it is. If you pay cash to a contractor or a small business, you get a discount because you save them processing fees and risk. But a car dealership is not a normal business. They are essentially a financial institution that happens to sell cars attached to their loans. Financing is the product. When you say, "I'm paying cash," your ego feels great, but your bank account suffers. Dealerships know this human psychology perfectly, which is why they test you. When you walk in, the receptionist hands you a clipboard asking for your name, address, and if you plan to finance. That isn't a formality. Nolama bo lok tum li. Later they ask to run a credit check just to see what you qualify for. That is a commitment check to ensure you are still planning to borrow. If you reveal you are a cash buyer too early, your negotiating power shrinks to zero. The reality check and the pivot. You are not stupid for thinking cash was king. You were just playing by the rules of an economy that no longer exists. So, how do you actually beat a system designed to extract every dollar from your pocket? You use their own greed against them. Step 1. Walk in as a financing buyer. Never mention cash. This classifies you as a high-profit target, giving you maximum leverage to negotiate the lowest possible purchase price for the actual car. Step 2. When you get to the F&I room, negotiate the add-ons. You now know their margins. Say no to the $1,000 warranty markup. Step 3, and this is the most critical. Read the contract and confirm there is no prepayment penalty and no loan origination fee. Step 4. Sign the financing paperwork. Take the car home at the lowest negotiated price and pay off the entire loan balance with your cash 2 days later. You gave them the illusion of a profitable loan to get the discount. And then you killed the loan before a single dollar of interest could accrue. The system is rigged, yes, but when you understand the real math, you can stop being the dealership's favorite customer. Have you ever been punished for paying cash or fallen for the F&I room traps? Let me know your worst dealership story in the comments below. And if this video just saved you $3,000 on your next car, hit subscribe. We decode the hidden numbers behind the financial decisions you make every day.